tonight could come down to the big man up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Young against Conley. And Young kicks to Capella. Hunter for 3. Gobert pulls it in. And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. It's a 3-point game. And Mitchell gets it to go.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Young. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Capella. To the paint. And no good. Ready by Bogdanovich. Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound, Atlanta. Young with no one around. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And Trae Young will bury threes in bunches. So effortless.
Out to the right wing. Young against Conley. Back to Mitchell. Looking to end the run. The Jazz with another miss. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 3-point lead. And that one's good. Hunter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Gobert finds Mitchell, finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. And that's now 7 points for Donovan Mitchell.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Now, here is Young. He has 5. Back to Capella. Pass to Young. He dishes it to Capella. Here's Bogdanovich. Utah with the rebound. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The drive by Mitchell. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
On its way from Young for 2. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Conley feeling it out. Mitchell outside. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. No good with the triple. 3 on 3. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. Hunter, no one around him. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. He finishes with 9 points.
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks dancers.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position. And it's Mitchell missing. The Hawks trail by 3. Hunter finds Young. Hunter on the wing, over by Conley. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Got to be aware of Hunter, especially when he gets up at the rim. That guy's got some size.
Outside Conley. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Stolen by Collins. Hunter against Mitchell. Here's Collins. Capella inside. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. No good there. And Utah the other way now. Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. That's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Capella, the pass to Young. There's the dish to Hunter. 6 to shoot. The leaner. Shots good from Young.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Jazz leading by 3. Outside Conley. Here he goes. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Mitchell up top. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich dishes to O'Neal. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball.
2 minutes remaining.
Young looking it over.
2 minutes.
Capella sets a screen for Young. He feeds it to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Utah has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Collins. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Over to the wing. Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. The Jazz working the ball around now. Mitchell wide open. And the Jazz another 3.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row. Young passes to Capella.
Dishes it to Collins. Drives to the hoop. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Mitchell, a reverse, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovic. From past the arc. Young, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Bogdanovic, great positioning on the putback. Bogdanovic has got the lead up to 8 now for the Jazz.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And Young, here we go, misses from short range.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. The pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Young. Right side, Bogdanovic. Over Mitchell, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. And we've reached halftime in this one. Jazz out in front.
19.
Thanks for the great interview, David.
29.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the small 4. Clarkson passes to Gay. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
That's Rudy Gay up off the ground and dunking it down hard. Nice to see that.
And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
Clarkson outside. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Right side, the pass to Gay. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Gallinari.
Capable of playing either forward. The versatility that Gay has important in today's league for him to stay around.
And so Gay nails both of them. The Hawks trail by 12. Right with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. That shot off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The shot by Clarkson, no good. Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Driving inside. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Herder passes to Okongwu. Back to Herder. Shot clock at 2 from the arc. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Utah leading by 12. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
2 seconds.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Left side Clarkson.
good contest as Herder's size really helping that time.
A shot by Clarkson, no good.
And you have to love how eager Kevin Herder is to make an impact for his team.
Well, the roles that he plays, GA, are quite special. I mean, he is a good shooter, but last year we saw a lot of growth in his playmaking ability. He's able to stay on the floor and defend guys at his position. So he has a great IQ on that end of the floor, and his game continues to grow.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Clarkson outside. He kicks it to Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
Well, whenever Whiteside has a chance to dunk, man gon' dunk.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Young finds Capella. The kick out to Young. The Hawks again can't hit.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Pass to Gay. To the middle, just 5 to shoot. Clarkson for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
With the step back. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Young. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Three-pointer. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
51 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Clarkson. No points in the game yet for him. Back to Whiteside. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And that's good. Jordan Clarkson for 3. And the Jazz lead by 13.
Clarkson draining one from deep, something he has to continue to work on. Stretch out the floor.
And Young, here we go. And Bogdanovich kicks to Hunter. And Whiteside sends it back. Clarkson looking for an opening. And so it's Utah. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've had such...
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the Hawks 5. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Pass to Conley. Bogdanovich against Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Capella.
Capella like a brick wall right now, using his entire body to create that kind of coverage.
Conley against Bogdanovich. Here's Young, and he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Hawks. Outside Conley. Passes to Mitchell. Inside. Here's Gobert. Rebound, Atlanta. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. Down low. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by Mitchell. And the Jazz lead by 11. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. Over Conley. Young, no good. Jazz leading by 11. To the inside. And the rejection by Collins.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
He gets that one.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Conley with it and guarded by Capella.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Conley. Now the pass to Mitchell from downtown. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
3 points.
Conley's got 6 assists in the game.
And this is what makes Mitchell dangerous. His ability to rise up immediately after catching that pass.
Young pass to Collins. And stolen by Bogdanovich. 1:30 left in the fourth. Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Just 4 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Utah. Mitchell kicks to Conley. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. The Hawks trail by 14. Now, here is Young. Capella trying to free himself up. Collins. Pass to Capella. Young against Conley. Back to Young. Capella with a screen on Conley. Young passes to Hunter. It's stolen by Gobert. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mitchell finds Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. No good on the three. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Collins dishes to Bogdanovich. Buries it from three-point range.
Trying to improve every year, that's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
Outside Conley. From deep. Off target with that shot. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it.
it's Butler in at the 3. And for the Hawks, at the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
Clock at 6. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Tucker. Atlanta with a rebound.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Pass to Capella. Outside Hunter. Collins with it. Left side Young. Fires, high post. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
When you have a slick ball handler like Trae Young, you can run pick and roll as much as you like.
Adebayo against Capella. Outside Butler. And there's the drive. Comes up empty down low.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
The kick to Hunter. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. And again, the Heat missing. Here's Atlanta with the ball. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich has got 5 points.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession. And if you let the little guy get airborne before you slide over to block him out, he can and will embarrass you on the boards. You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact.
Young from long range. Rebound by the Heat.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Outside Butler. Looking to end the run. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Good idea by Butler. Draw the contact while shooting. Get to the free throw line.
Butler hits them both. You know, another area John Collins certainly does a good job of making his presence felt is on the glass, Smitty.
He certainly knows the value of a rebound. On both ends, he's always eager to crash the boards. BA, having a guy who reliably fights for loose balls is so important to a team's success.
Now here's Capella. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Young against Lowry. Here's Adebayo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You have to be impressed by Bam Adebayo's playmaking. BA, he has great vision for a big man, and he helps this team as another initiator.
And both free throws good for Adebayo. And Coach Steve Kerr of the Warriors, he said Adebayo reminds him of Draymond Green.
You know the reason why, BA, they both are elite ball handlers at the 4 position. They both anchored the defense on their team. Bam Adebayo's definitely on his way.
Now here's Capella. Back to Young. Stolen by Lowry. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Adebayo. That one no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Young, the pass to Capella. Outside Young. Back to Capella. Pass to Young. 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. Capella, the pass to Hunter. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Lowry. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. Right side, Robinson. Down low. Stolen by Capella. Outside, Bogdanovich. Hunter against Butler. Inside. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
You know, in most seasons throughout his career, Clint Capella has shot a higher percentage from the field than from the line.
Here's Adebayo. Doesn't go that time. Capella with the defensive effort. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Fast break. Here come the Heat. By himself. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Defense of Butler is absolutely tremendous. Active hands, came away with a steal on that play.
Bogdanovich against Robinson. To stop the drought. And Bogdanovich is good for 3. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Hawks ahead. They lead by 4.
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
And let's take a look at Miami. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at center.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, the Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while, right?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Outside Young. To the middle. And stolen by Adebayo.
They've done a lot of good things today, but one area they need to improve is their ball security.
Butler passes to Robinson. Here's Adebayo. Good D by Bogdanovich. The Hawks leading. And you know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts.
And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Team second.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pass to Capella. There's Young with the 3.
You can see on plays like that just how hard it can be to shake Lowry off you.
Butler passes to Robinson. To the inside. And finished off by Adebayo.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Back to Young. Robinson against Bogdanovich. Oh, deflected. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
2 on the clock. Top of the key. And too long on the shot. Miami trailing. Lowry with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, it's hard to talk about Lowry without mentioning his fantastic defense.
Quick and physical with ball handlers. Tough to back down in the post and just brings the effort on every play.
A capable scorer from all 3 levels, but what's really unique about Kyle Lowry is his physicality near the rim. He bullies defenders.
Now here's Collins. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And finished off by Adebayo.
Look at Bam finishing strong, making sure the defense can't stop the break.
And something Lowry's always had, great strength.
You know what? He helps set a physical tone for the team. That's what you expect from your 7-footer, not your 6-footer.
That puts him in the lead. And the Heat lead by 2. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Miami.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the Heat turned all the way up in this first half.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
Now here's Lowry. That's tipped. Pass to Tucker. The 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Butler against Hunter. Outside Butler. Capella with a block.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
1:05 left in the first half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lowry finds Adebayo. And he drops it in from the low post. Adebayo's got 6 points in the quarter. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from 3.
Stretching the floor like few can. You have to stay connected to Trae at all times.
And here's Lowry. Outside Robinson. To the paint. Bogdanovich with it. Picked up by Tucker. It's a one-on-one situation. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Right side Hunter. Back to Young. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Lowry. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. The 3-ball. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Collins. No good. Misses at the buzzer. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for it. Thanks, Allie. After the break. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. We've got Danilo Gallinari, Kevin Huerter out there with DeLon Wright. Then there's Okongwu, and it's Luwawu Cabarrot in at small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now here's Gallinari. 4 on the clock. Here's Wright. It's tipped. Here's Martin. Out to the right wing. And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
To the left side wing. Pass to Huerter. Here's Okongwu. Back to Huerter. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Right, pass to Gallinari. Shot clock at 6. From deep 3-point range. And it's Wright missing. Well, Miami shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. Hounded by Wright. And there it is for him.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Right outside. It's Herder on the wing. Here's Luau Cabarro. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Herder. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
Boy, that is a good-looking shot. As a defender, you have to stay connected to Herder.
Oladipo against Wright. Pass to Hero. Beyond the arc. And he can't get that one. Atlanta's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go.
When you look back at the 2010s, we had some monster trades in the NBA. Danilo Gallinari was part of 2 of them. First in 2011, he was sent from New York to Denver in the Carmelo Anthony deal.
Here's Luau Cabarro, and Hero grabs the board. Deflects the pass. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Here's Luau Cabarro, powered down after the assist, led him to the lane.
There's the awareness from Gallinari. He just has a great feel for where the defense is vulnerable.
And the second major deal Gallo was a part of. Smitty, the trade sending Paul George from OKC to the Clippers.
Yeah, it was Gallo and SGA. 5 first-round picks going from the Clips to the Thunder back in 2019. We keep seeing Danilo moved in these blockbuster trades because he's a unique talent at 6'10" with a shooting ability out this world.
From deep. And they recover it. Kicks it to Hero. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range. That one doesn't drop. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Outside Gallinari. Got it. And it's an 11-point Hawks lead.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Now here's Oladipo. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And the technical free throw is good.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
Here's Hero. Pass to Oladipo. And again, the Heat missing.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Herder gets the bucket.
Kevin Herder, a terrific catch and shoot player, both from a stationary position and coming off screens.
Hero, no good.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Now here's Hero. Off target from three-point range.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Okongwu, no good. Oladipo outside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
So resourceful. When Oladipo's looking for any opening, he puts in a lot of effort on offense.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
First team foul.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Setting the floor for Miami. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, down low. Now here's Collins. Pass to Capella. And here's Young. Counted by Adebayo. And Young gets it to go.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Lowry with it. Outside Butler. Here's the three. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Collins passes to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. There's Young with the three. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Now Lowry. Outside Tucker. Fires the three. And Young pulls it down.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Collins outside. Pass to Capella. And here's Young. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
5 turnovers. When you get that many, you are really hurting your team.
Now here's Lowry. Here's Tucker. And again, the Heat missing.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Pass to Capella. Takes the three. The rebound by Lowry. The Heat have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Robinson on the wing. No good on the three.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Robinson defending. Fires it. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Difficult situation for Miami. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. 6 on the shot clock. Lowry, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Bogdanovich from long range. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Well, the Heat's shooting only 23% so far. Robinson gets the bucket.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
And a deep three from Young. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Outside Robinson. Fires from deep. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Robinson's got 6 here in the quarter.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Young. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lowry right side from deep. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. 4-3. And it's Young again missing. And here's Lowry. Outside Butler. Down low. Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Doesn't get any higher percentage than this. Adebayo is ferocious when he gets it in close.
Young against Lowry. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Now Capella. Shot clock at 5. From downtown. The shot no good. And Miami will go the other way with it.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Here's Young. So this one belongs to the Hawks. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory.
tonight.
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low-post, strength-on-strength contest, and more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Now here's Booker. Over Bogdanovich. Ayton banked in off the glass.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. In the corner, it's Hunter. Now Bogdanovich. 4 on the clock. Count it. The defender is called for the block, and this could turn into a three-point play.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. About a minute played so far here in the first. Bridges outside. Jacks up a three. Collins grabs the miss.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Now Young. After Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer. They shoot again. And the rejection by Ayton.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Coach Monty Williams, and he was quick to point out the danger Trae Young poses not just as a scorer, but as a distributor. His quote was, "His skill as a passer is overlooked, but we're not going to lose sight of that. We have to make him play the game on our terms. He can't be dictating the pace." So they're going to try to keep Young under control, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And Atlanta has possession. The Suns getting the bucket. Just 5 on the clock. Bogdanovich goes in. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Young against Paul. Passes it to Johnson. Booker left side. Over Collins. No good from Booker.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now, here is Young. Devin Booker missing his last shot. A nice shot by Young.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. For 3, Bridges doesn't go that time. The Hawks leading. Bogdanovich wide open. Drills it from outside. Bogdanovich has got 6.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Paul. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. A nice shot by Booker.
How about that? Devin Booker says anything you can do, I can do better. 3 in the books.
Young passes to Capella. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Here's Paul. Lets a floater go. No good from Booker. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. 4-point game. And Young, here we go. It's blocked.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Ayton dishes to Bridges. It's stolen by Capella. And here's Young from the arc. Hunter, the pass to Young. Good on the shot. And it's 6 points for Trae Young.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses, understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
And so it's Bogdan Bogdanović making highlights for Atlanta. He finishes.
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks. Dancers!
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the three. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella's in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Pick by Bridges. Booker in the corner. On the wing, Johnson. And there's the pass to Paul. Misses the three. The Hawks leading by 9.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Knocked away. Capella kicks to Young. The Trae. The shot off that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Young looking it over. It's stolen by Johnson.
Well, despite that possession, something that I've liked is they've been under control while getting out in this lead. They've kept those turnovers down.
Booker the pass to Paul. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Paul's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Young against Paul. Lets it go from 11. The Hawks again can't hit.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Ayton. Young outside. Fires the three. Inside. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bogdanović against Booker. The three from Johnson. On the wing, Booker over Bogdanović. No good off the back of the rim.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, it's about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
2 minutes remaining in the first
Pass to Johnson. Launches a three. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
And Young, here we go. And that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
Carving through the defense with ease. I love watching Young slam on the Jets and knife inside.
Ball against Young. Booker, right side. And a miss there on the triple.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a three, but go with the easy move.
A nice shot by Booker.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Paul with the steal. Booker inside. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Struggling getting it in. That's his 7th miss in 9 shots. Collins passes to Capella. Into the lane. Shoots from the right block. Uses the glass to drop it in. Capella's got his first basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Ayton. 17 seconds left to play in the first half. Bridges shot. Good.
Well, in catch and shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Young, right side, kicks it out to Bogdanovich. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Bogdanovich is out there with Wright. Then there's Gallinari. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Luwawu in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Holiday against Wright. Shamet offline with his 3.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Suns trail by 6. The 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. The feed now to Gallinari. Takes it inside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Danilo Gallinari may be one of the most underrated players in the NBA. Because of his size, he can score on the interior, post a mismatch. We know he's a tremendous shooter. Love his game.
And the Hawks making a change here. Herter's checked in. Back to Craig. Good ball movement here by the Suns. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. No good on the triple. The Hawks leading by 9. Right, the pass to Gallinari. Down low. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Passes it to Shamet. Outside Crowder. Shot clock at 6. Will it go? And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, that's a veteran move right there. Jay Crowder, the little up fake. It was all he needed.
And both free throws good from Crowder. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Here's Herter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And that one's good. Wright's got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks.
Well, DeLon Wright proving that he is more than capable of finishing with contact. That is well done.
The pass to Shamet. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Hawks.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Luwawu-Cabarrot kicks to Okongwu. Luwawu, the pass to Herter. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Herter. He's covered by Shamet. Herter, no good. Pass to Shamet. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from McGee.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half. They're now 1 for 5.
A wide open look here for Wright. That three off the mark. Suns have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Back to Shamet. The kick out to Crowder. Drills the three-pointer. Crowder's got 5.
We know this. Jay Crowder is an effective shooter, someone who can shoot the three well. You've got to get into his space.
Here's Wright. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
For Atlanta, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. And Hunter subbed in for Luwawu-Cabarrot. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Johnson. 59 seconds left here in the third quarter. Atlanta making some changes. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. Young is subbed in for DeLon Wright. 59 seconds left in the third. On its way from Young for 2. The Hawks again can't hit.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Young against Paul. Back to Johnson. 5 on the clock. Over Collins. Bridges finds Paul. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession. Atlanta leading by 5. There's 21 seconds left in the third. Young, good.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Paul with the ball. Passes it to Bridges. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Suns trail by 7. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. And here's Young from the arc. To the paint and stolen by Booker. Ayton wide open. A 3-pointer off the mark. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Atlanta leading by 7. Now here's Bogdanovich and taken away by Paul.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
And it's Ayton missing. The Hawks shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Back to Collins and finished off by Collins.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Paul passes to Ayton. Paul looking around. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 5. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Collins. And there's another turnover by Atlanta.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Suns trail by 9. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
On the wing, Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Capella against Ayton. Bogdanovich goes in. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Atlanta.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition. This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Booker against Bogdanovich. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by Booker.
And they continue to control the glass.
Bridges with the steal. Here we go, all alone. Takes it out to Booker. Shot from 12. And the wide open shot from Paul. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Young with no one around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Paul finds Bridges. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Johnson.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Hunter, the pass to Young. Now Hunter. Bridges with the steal. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. Takes it out to Booker. Bridges outside. Booker up top. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Fires from deep. No good from Booker.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
The Hawks again can't hit. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
And Young, here we go. Yes!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Johnson outside to tie it up. Good! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire 4th quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Johnson can't get it to go. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Phoenix foul. Devin Booker. And that's his first personal foul. Team 4. At the line for Atlanta.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
Johnson sends the screen for Booker to the middle. Johnson's shot is off. And So the Hawks take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job.
with extremely talented up front. Here we go. Brent, in your estimation, have the days of the bruising, paint-oriented front court come and gone?
Yeah, I think so, B.A. I think we're looking at the game the way that it should be played. It's a game of movement. It's a game of pace. It's a game of spacing. And right now you're looking for guys who have versatility. And I don't know when we're going to go back to that rock'em sock'em post-up style play.
Now Atlanta starting 5. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at center.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. There's the drive. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Young.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Here's Conley. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Mitchell drives in, and Mitchell with the slam.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
Back to Young. And he drives in, and he lays it up and in.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Launches it. The rebound by the Hawks.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Drives to the hoop. And Mitchell with the slam.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Young finds Bogdanovich. Back to Young. There's the 3. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. Fires the 3, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Collins outside. Capella with a drive. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Now here's Young. He's got 7. Pass to Bogdanovich. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Here's O'Neal. Now here's Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Bogdanovich. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to go on Bogdanovich. And he drops it first.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Young from long range. They get it back to the wing on the left. Back to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
That's where John Collins sets up shop down in the paint. Quick and athletic. Able to corral the miss.
Conley goes in. Pass to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich against Mitchell. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Young against Conley. Bogdanovich down low. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Now Bogdanovich focused on scoring on the inside, and when he gets close to the basket, it looked like he was hungry to get 2.
Mitchell with the ball. Picked up by Collins. Back to Mitchell from 18 feet away. And the Jazz tack on 2 more.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
Here's Conley. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. And a deep 3 from Young. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play.
Your Jazz Dancer. Your Jazz Dancer.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hands. I mean, like literally making them foul.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3.
And in just his second season, Trae Young made his first All-Star game in 2020. An amazing accomplishment. He finished 2nd in assists, 4th in points per game, and is starting to cement himself as an elite offensive talent.
Now here's Conley. The putback. The rebound by Bogdanovich. The Hawks leading. Young, the pass to Capella. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Young. Driving inside. That shot missing. And Utah will come the other way. And it's O'Neal off the drive. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Well, we've had our fair share of father-son duos in the league. But Brent, you and your dad, one of only 4 duos to win a championship ring each.
Well, I know I was fortunate to win 2 and not just 1. But my dad was really responsible for the one at Golden State in 1975, being the MVP of that final series, PA.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Conley against Young. The 3 from Mitchell. The putback. It's good on the putback.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now here's Young. 11 points in the game. Pass to Capella. Just 5 on the clock. From deep 3-point range. Atlanta gets it back. The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Driving in. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible. And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an All-Star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
And so it's Utah with it, following the score by Atlanta. Inside, stolen by Capella. And now the Hawks on the break. Collins with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Clock at 4. The Hawks need to get one up here. Capella can't get it to go. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. Capella inside. He's against Gobert. Back to Capella. Tries again. Outside Hunter. Takes a 3. Drains the triple. Hunter's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
What I like about that is Hunter did not rush the shot.
To the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by Capella. Ooh, poked away.
Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
Now here's Mitchell. 18 points for him. From deep. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
Conley against Young. Now here's Conley. Not a lot of room. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. That one is off. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Collins a screen. Down low. And Collins with the slam.
Collins working well off the ball and cutting to the hoop.
Mitchell up top. Defended by Bogdanovich. Shot to stop the run. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
That free throw is good from Mitchell.
At the line for Utah.
Both free throws good from Mitchell. Right outside. Just 3 on the clock. And it's good on the lay-in. Wright's got his first basket. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks leading by 6 as we wrap up the Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
They've got Hassan Whiteside, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Juan Hernan Gomez, and it's Gay in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Inside, here's Alexander-Walker. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Alexander-Walker's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well, a combo guard who can do a lot of things decently well. Jordan Clarkson, solid at dishing that rock.
Pass to Herder. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Gallinari. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Here's Alexander-Walker, pounded by Wright. And it's Gay with the miss. The Hawks leading. Outside Herder. Over to the left wing. And that's a foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Left side Herder. Pass to Okongwu. 5 to shoot. Whiteside against Gallinari.
Well, he played a seamless first half, but in the second half, some poor decisions right here. He continues to throw the ball away.
Clarkson passes to Gay. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And stolen by Herder.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
Utah trailing here. Clarkson with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Wright drives it, and the layup is good off the glass.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Into the lane. It's stolen away. And now the Hawks on the break. And he lobs it up to the paint. Here's Okongwu, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herder's pass leads to an open look.
Here's Alexander Walker, hounded by Wright. Pass to Whiteside, and here's Clarkson. 6 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Rudy Gay up off the ground and dunking it down hard. Nice to see that.
Right outside. Here's Gallinari. 1:53 left to play in the third quarter here. Right up top. Here's Okongwu. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Okongwu's got 4 points this quarter.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Pass to Gay. Here's Alexander Walker, hounded by Wright. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Herder. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Jazz have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Clarkson with the defensive effort.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
On the wing, Clarkson. Offline with a 3. The Hawks have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. And here's Wright from the arc. The rebound by the Jazz. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Here's Gay. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gay's got his second basket on the night.
That's too easy. A player of Rudy Gay's scoring prowess, he's salivating on shots like that.
Pass to Okongwu. Back to Wright. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Drops in the layup for 2. Wright's got 6 points.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Whiteside with it to the inside. It's stolen by Wright. And now the Hawks on the break. Back to Okongwu.
And you really can't mess around when Whiteside is nearby. Always a defensive presence.
And so it's Atlanta up by a healthy 8 points.
Your Jazz Dancers.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. They've got DeLon Wright, Danilo Gallinari out there with the Okongwu. Then there's Kevin Herder, and it's Luau Cabarrot in at the 3 slot.
First team foul. Substitution.
Wright against Conley. Wright outside. Pass to Herder. Here's a Kongwu, defended by Gobert. Here's Luwawu Cabarrot from deep three-point range. The rebound by Bogdanovic. Mitchell with the ball. Now Herter defending. It's stolen by Wright. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Here's a Kongwu. No luck on that one. And Utah the other way now. The three from Mitchell. Rebounded by the Hawks. Herter's got 4 rebounds now. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Misses from short range. From deep, Conley. And an intentional foul right there. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Now Bogdanovic. Clock at 6. Outside Mitchell. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Hawks ball.
The Hawks have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Young, the pass to Bogdanovic. That shot off. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Driving to the basket. And Mitchell with the slam.
We'd love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Young against Conley. And Gobert with a block. Now here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely. And Collins with the big block. Bogdanovic. Nice persistence to tip it back in.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
And Mitchell over to help. Collins passes to Capella. Conley against Young. Here he goes. Back to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
How about Capella getting it done on the drive? Just knifes his way to the basket.
Conley against Young. Conley goes in. Inside. Stolen by Capella.
2 minutes remaining in the
And here they come. Here's Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Outside Mitchell. Down low. And Gobert with the stuff.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And Young, here we go. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Outside Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Plain to see how eager Hunter is to work hard for his team. He gets that shot off, gets a trip to the line.
And he makes both free throws. And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Mitchell against Bogdanovic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
Both free throws good from Mitchell. 1:02 left to play in the fourth quarter. And here is Young. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Tries it from the top of the key. Good on the jump shot.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Now here's Conley. And we've got 28 seconds left in the game. The three from Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Conley against Young. Launches a three. Drills it from deep.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness.
resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you.
Here we go.
And so the tip-off. It's Miami. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the small forward spot. Now, here's Butler. 6 on the shot clock. And Tucker kicks to Butler. He takes it in, and Capella sends it back.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
Butler deciding where to go with it. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Hunter, the pass to Young. Traps in the tray. Young's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Hawks.
This is Trae Young's game. Unbreakable confidence, quick release, unlimited range.
Here's Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Young outside. Over Lowry. Young finds Capella. Miami grabs the miss.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Young against Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Unloads. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Hunter, the pass to Capella. Young outside. Passes it to Hunter. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. For Miami, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Lowry drives in. Can't cash in from close range.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Capella with a screen on Lowry. Such a wide open look. Young's got 6.
What do you expect? Young is a threat to score the moment he crosses half court.
Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Pass to Adebayo. And Lowry has it in the corner. Adebayo with a screen for Lowry. Rebounded by Capella. The Hawks leading by 4. Poked loose. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And really, hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Now, here is Young. 6 points for him. Deep, Collins. Stolen by Tucker. Lowry feeling it out a bit. There's the pass to Tucker. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
Now, here is Young. 5 to shoot.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
I really enjoy watching Trae Young play. He's got a sweet stroke, and he can dish it. Trae Young is a modern point guard.
Here's Lowry. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Young for three. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. To the inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. The shot by Lowry, no good. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for Atlanta. And here's Bogdanovich for three. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry. And he drives in. This one for three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
That's what you want to do. Work the ball to one of your premier scorers like Kyle Lowry and let him make a play.
And still a close game.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Atlanta. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. Now, here's Capella. Lock at 6. Inside. It's stolen by Adebayo.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the Heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Now Adebayo. After the missed three from Trae Young. Shots good from Butler.
And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult first, bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30 and now with the lead.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Young. Over Robinson. Young, no good.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now, here is Young. 8 points for him. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Guarded by Robinson. Hunter finds Capella. Now Bogdanovich. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Lowry against Young. Pass to Tucker. Robinson for three. Hunter against Butler. Over Hunter. And it's Butler missing. The Hawks trail by 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player. But, man, you got guys like Suggs, Green, and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
The Heat leading by 7. Outside Lowry. There's the drive. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Lowry, good. Lowry's got 5 points so far.
Look how quick Lowry is on the drive, zipping past the defense before they can react.
They could use a bucket. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And he makes the first. And so Young nails them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Lowry against Young. Pass to Robinson. A 3. Connects from three-point range. Robinson's got the lead up to 10 now for Miami.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. The Hawks again can't hit.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Lowry against Young. And here's Lowry. He has 5. And it's off from three-point range. It's stolen by Adebayo. That one doesn't drop. Hunter with some nice defense. Robinson against Bogdanovich. And the pass to Hunter. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Beautiful footwork and agility. DeAndre does damage down low.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Young with the steal. The shot and game clock separated by 4. To the paint. Stolen by Robinson.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Outside Lowry. Down low. Here's Adebayo.
You know what separates Capella defensively is his quickness for a big man.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
The Hawks, 12.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
The Hawks trail by 8. So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Oladipo. He's out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Strus in at the 3. Gallinari passes to Herter. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound.
There's one place you can be sure to find Kevin Herter just about every day, and that's the film room. He studies the game in detail, trying to improve his own game and get insights into his opponents.
Yeah, there's just as much work you can do on the court as it is off the court. Kevin Herter knows that, and he's embraced the film work and analysis that it takes to become a great player.
Here's Hero. Back to Oladipo. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Oladipo. To the middle. It's Saban. Okongwu grabs the board. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 10. Heat have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And Oladipo, here we go. And finished off by Oladipo.
Too smooth. Oladipo down the lane with such ease. His agility really gives him an edge.
Here's Wright, pass to Llewellyn. Here's Herter. With the drive. No good. Now the Heat take it the other way. And Oladipo, here we go. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
And all that athleticism on display. Love whenever Oladipo puts his head down and just knifes to the rim.
And Wright kicks to Luwawu Cabarro. Back to Wright. Here's Okongwu. Out to Gallinari. Lets it go with a three. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Heat leading by 14. Oladipo taking his time here. Passes to Hero. Beyond the arc. And the three ball is good. Hero's got himself on the board with three there.
All second half, they haven't gotten stops with any consistency.
To stop the run. Kicks it to Okongwu. The Hawks again can't hit.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league." Kevin?
Thank you, DA. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. The Heat leading by 17.
Your Miami Heat dancer.
Oladipo goes in. Good saving. Misses off the right iron.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And here's Oladipo following the three from Bogdan Bogdanovic. Pass to Hero. Outside Martin. The pass to Oladipo. The Heat need to get a shot off. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Hawks trail by 14. Young finds Capella. Back to Young. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And so it's Miami again turning it over. Hero from long range. Bogdanovic grabs the miss. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 12 in the game.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Pass to Hero. From deep. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
And after what was just a horrendous shooting performance in that first half, they're finally starting to find their rhythm here in the second.
Shoots the three. Nailed from three-point land. Heroes got 9 points here in the second half. Young way outside, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Yeah, back-to-back threes. Trae Young welcomes this duel because they're usually to his advantage.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Atlanta, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovic, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the three, the small forward. Here's Young. Heat knocking down the tray. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Lowry against Capella. Outside Butler. Bogdanovich against Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. No good from outside.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
It's Young on the wing. Lowry covering. Passes it to Collins. Driving in and finished off by Collins.
Perfectly suited for today's game. John can put the ball on the floor and get to the rim.
Lowry with the ball. Outside Robinson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Now, here is Young. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Lowry. Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. Robinson on the wing. Takes the 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Young outside. Now the dish to Capella. He kicks to Bogdanovich. High post shot. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Takes a 3. They get it again. The kick outside to Butler. Back to Adebayo. Feeds it to Butler. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. And again, it's Atlanta.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. 1:57 left in the 4th quarter. Outside for Robinson. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. He's guarded by Adebayo. Here's Tucker. And Adebayo throws it down.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Heat.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Bam Adebayo.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
And here's Lowry, following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Now Lowry, Butler from outside. Rebounded by Capella. Bogdanovich, that's for 2 in Atlanta again with the bucket.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Here's Robinson. After the basket by Bogdanovich.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Now here is Lowry. From deep three-point range, missed. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.
court.
Stacked indeed, VA. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center. Young, the pass to Capella. 6 to shoot. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball. The Suns on offense. Outside Booker. Pass to Johnson. Bridges outside. Collins with the rebound.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Now here's Young. Capella screen on Paul. Capella inside. Is covered by Ayton.
Boy, Ayton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Fires for three. And no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Bridges against Young. Back to Hunter. He takes it in. Capella with it. Outside Bogdanovich. On target from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
From deep, Johnson. And the three-pointer goes.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Young finds Capella. Here's Bogdanovich. Booker defending. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Another three for Atlanta.
And this is a part of Collins' game that's really evolved. Hitting jumpers and catch and shoot.
Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus. Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense paid.
All right, fans.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. Nails the wide-open jumper.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
2 minutes remaining in the
Young from long range. Another three for Atlanta.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. There's the triple. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds in the game. Booker with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. It's Booker on the wing. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Hunter passes to Capella, and it's Capella with the jam.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Ball finds Johnson. Off the mark there with a three. Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 15-5 run to the paint. Here's Young. Banked it in off the glass. Young's got 5 now.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Booker, the pass to Johnson. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Back to Young. The three is up. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It goes on Chris Paul. The first free throw is good.
You know, it's quite remarkable how quickly Trae Young became a force to be reckoned with in the league. And so far, there doesn't seem to be a limit on his potential as a top-tier scorer.
The last one's off. They'll settle for 2. Ayton against Capella. Here's Booker. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
It is so difficult not to bite on the up fake of Devin Booker. He's that good a shooter, boy. I don't blame you, defense. That's tempting. An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Stolen by Ayton. In transition, here come the Suns. Johnson finds Booker. Takes it inside. Good D by Bogdanovich.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Young from long range. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. The Hawks on top, up by 10. Don't go.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. All right,
we welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, for certain guys, the mid-range is not where you want to be. But for Devin Booker, it's money.
Young, the pass to Collins. Back to Young. Paul with a steal. And here's the fast break. Booker for 3. It doesn't go for him. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Ayton passes to Booker. Drops in the 3. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Here's Young. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Young against Paul. Pass to Johnson. To the middle. Tipped. Stolen by Collins. And now the Hawks on the break. And there's the whistle. And I think that was a clear path foul there. Yep, the offense will get one shot at the line and retain possession. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Bridges, a screen on Young. Pass to Booker from deep. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Johnson against Young. It's Johnson with a drive.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for Phoenix.
Both shots good from the strike. Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Up top, Young. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Capella. And Capella slams it down.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Young against Paul. Outside Johnson. Paul passes to Johnson. Tipped away. 6 on the shot clock. His first shot coming late. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Booker, good.
We know this about Devin Booker. He is not shy. Deep from 3, yes, I'm going to take that opportunity.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Paul with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. Ayton passes to Booker. The kick out to Paul. No good on the triple. For Atlanta, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And yeah, this is the fire Young brings to every game. He won't let a foul stop his shot. This helps build their lead. They're having a solid second quarter at the free throw line.
Pass to Booker from outside the arc. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Back to Young. Outside Hunter. This one for 3. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns trailing to the inside. And Ayton gets it to go.
Don't let DeAndre Ayton get comfortable. This guy is a problem on the interior.
Outside Young. To the right side. Here's Collins. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. So it's Atlanta now. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Collins. Capella with it. Now guarded by Ayton. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Young. Rebounded by Johnson. Pass to Booker. Oh, they get a hand on it. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
Atlanta ball.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Outside Bogdanovich. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. And so it's Atlanta with a 6. Okay, Ali, appreciate it.
30.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And, boy, this young guy has done just that.
We've got Aaron Holiday, JaVale McGee out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Torrey Craig, and it's Shamet in at the 2. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Pass to Luwawu Cabarrot. From the arc. Herter can't hit. Well, the Suns shooting just 42% so far in the game.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
Just 5 to shoot. McGee's shot is off.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Oh, got that one up quick. Herter's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Pass to Shamet. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by the Hawks. And JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Doris.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
Wright finds Gallinari. Okongwu inside. He's against Crowder. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Shamet. The 3. Fires in the triple. Shamit's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
A nice shot by McGee. The Hawks leading. And here's Wright. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Lots of room. Count that bucket.
Well, DeLon Wright has proven he's a 3-level scorer. You want to concede the mid-range, he's more than willing to take it.
Atlanta foul. Timothé Luwawu-Cabarrot. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Crowder.
Well, there's length, there's mobility. Gallinari doing a nice job contesting shots.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Inside. Shot clock at 6. Another shot.
2 minutes remaining.
That shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Pass to Craig. 1:49 left in the third quarter. Here's Crowder. Up top, McGee. Here's Shamit. Misses the 3. Atlanta has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. It's Wright on the wing. Here's Okongwu, covered by Crowder. Okongwu inside. He's against Crowder. Okongwu with the bucket.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Holiday against Wright. Pass to Shamit. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range. Shamit's got his second bucket on the night.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Wright, the pass to Gallinari. Back to Wright. Gallinari inside. Covered by Crowder. Gallinari's shot is off. Phoenix has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Holiday against Wright. Holiday passes to McGee. It's Shamit on the wing. McGee a screen from about 19. Shamit, no good.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Right outside. No good with the triple. Pass to Shamit. And stolen by Herter. From deep. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we've reached the end of the third. Hawks ahead, up by 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Atlanta is shooting at a 48% clip from the floor, and they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. On the floor for Atlanta, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. 6 on the shot clock. Capella, the pass to Young. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They keep piling on the assist guys. They haven't cooled off any in that regard.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Atlanta with the ball. They held a 12-point lead earlier. The kick to Hunter. Over Paul. Hunter can't get it to go.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Here's Booker on the take, and Booker with the jam.
I'll tell you, let that guy get ahead of steam. Booker can finish at the rim with surprising power.
Pass to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. Now here's Young. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Tipped. And here's Capella. Outside Young. Screen by Capella. Releases. A nice shot by Young. Young's got 19.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Ayton finds Bridges. Stolen by Capella. And now the Hawks on the break. Young against Paul. From behind the arc. Young misses.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Stolen by Capella. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And a slam dunk by Capella.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He's not happy with the amount of threes they've given up. He said, quote, if at least we were sending back some answers, but we're not. So expect a concerted effort to change that one, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Outside Young. Let's go with a 3. The Suns clear it. Now Booker. Outside Johnson. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. And now just a 4-point Hawks lead.
They are uncautious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
From deep, Johnson. 5 to shoot. Second chance effort. Here's Ayton. Out to Bridges. Again, the Suns good for 2.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Screen by Capella. There's Young with the 3. The shot no good. The Suns go the other way with it. Paul passes to Johnson. From about 19. Ayton with a screen. And the Suns get another 3.
A huge shot. His three-point shooting has been outstanding tonight.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
Here's Young. Capella, screen on Paul. Back to Capella. Second shot opportunity. Yeah!
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
From deep, Johnson. He connects! And that one brings them within 1.
And this has been fun to watch. I mean, they've managed to go on a run just when it looked like this might be over.
Outside Young. Going inside. Here's Capella. Yeah!
And they do have a foul to give if needed. And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
And a foul on Chris Paul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks, pulling it out for the W. And this was an emotional
The